What we doing? Scorpios, Scorpio cross watchers, Scorpio energy in general. We're back. Glad to have you here. Much gratitude. And I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars. If you want to get in contact with me, there's a website link in the description box. You can go there and scroll the landing page, and it'll show what I currently have to offer. Okay? It's going to be a 4-card draw. I ain't going to hold you too long. Pause. But I'm not, really. What else? Am I leaving anything out? I just hope y'all are feeling well. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling well, you'll get there. You know what I mean? And with that being said, let's get these cards read. Like, seriously. Alright? Shorten my intro. Whoa. Okay. Now, this first card being drawn is relative to the situation at hand for the Scorpio energy. 3 of Pentacles. This card is relative to the obstacle for the Scorpio energy. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. This card is relative to the action recommended to take regarding all of this. The 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, jackpot. Go for it. And then lastly, this card is relative to the outcome should you take the action recommended. The Wheel of Fortune. I think this is the best looking reading of the day thus far. But let me unpack it first. Let me really look at it first. That's at first glance, right? But let me see. Sip of the tea first. That's good tea, man. That's good tea. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. That part. All right. Okay, so listen, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. You are communicating with people who are part of your team. All right? If you have not solidified yet that they are part of your team, you will soon to be solidifying or at least determining whether they can be part of your team. How do you do this? The communication is going to come across as a learning style. All right? So when you speak to each other, you're actually going to be studying each other. That's how you use the discernment to see if they're on board with you. It's like steel sharpens steel. You can be able to identify that in the conversation, especially Scorpio energy. They must be committed on building success with you. All right? And you with them. Vice versa. This is a combined effort, teamwork. Like I said, major word here is teamwork. Put emphasis on teamwork. Now, I'm strongly getting that this is internet related or electronic related. Electronics may have something to do with it. You might have a cell phone store, you know. But it deals with electronics, at least in this moment in time. You can utilize, or it might be utilizing cellular technology, cellular phones to communicate with each other. Maybe it has to be something done from a distance, but that still builds teamwork. This doesn't have to, so if somebody is forcing that you must be in the same area, in the same room to get something done that can be done electronically, you know that they're not trying to be cooperative. They're not trying to do the teamwork because you can get things done remotely before any of that occurs. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you know who your team players are. And I say that because the Knight of Cups in reverse in the obstacle position is showing that whoever shows up in this communicative vibe with a fragile sense of barriers, they don't understand boundaries. Not only that they don't understand boundaries, that they don't understand how they fit in the equation, how they fit in the team. If they're having an identity crisis, I'm not saying to cut them off. I'm saying that it's an obstacle. You understand what I'm saying? So someone you may be talking to in this group, and it might be 3 of y'all. I don't know for sure. But they may show up in this Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Cups energy, excuse me, in reverse. And if so, you gotta like, not really slap them, but like, you know, shake them, not really shake them or slap them. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, snap out of that shit. Like, you're better than that. You're like this, you're like that. Like, what are you talking about? They may be going through something, but you gotta shake them out of it. It's, you know what I mean? Or it's going to become an obstacle. If you overlook it, and you see these things, and you overlook it, if they become disillusioned by lies that they've been told, right? Because you just might get small talk conversations in between. Because remember, you're building a team. So they may confide in you to speak to you about those types of things. If they do, and you hear them being concerned with lies that's spewed about them, or somebody said something to them that you determine is a lie, you'd be like, yo, you're not even like that. But you see them slipping and starting to believe that they're actually like that. Again, identity crisis of some sort. Do your best to pull them out of it. If they can't come out of it, you know, because you know what it's going to take to have this teamwork, to build this team. That's all I'm saying. Right? Now, the action recommended to be taken is to have the mentality of jackpot mentality, going for it all. The Ten of Pentacles is getting it all. Now, this comes with quick mental processing of the information that comes from the teamwork. All right, so you can't sit on this information and not take action is pretty much what I'm taking, at least in the mental space. In the mental capacity, you have to, or I would say it's recommended to organize the information that's processed when you talk with your team members. So you could jot it down, you could journal it, you know what I'm saying? Paper or computer. You don't have to take action on it, but it should be documented in an organized type of way so that when the time comes for y'all to implement and take the action, you'll be able to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the outcome of that is the Wheel of Fortune, baby. Good luck. Lots of fortune, lots of success, good karma, soulmates. I don't know if your soulmate is going to be one or maybe both. Pause, but both of these team members are what? I'm saying it's a new day and age, baby. Sometimes, and it happens all the time. People get together in the workplace. It just happens all the time. But anyway, not saying that it has to be that. I don't want you doing any Weinstein shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's not that, you may find your soulmate in the process anyway. You get what I'm saying? And that might be part of the whole equation. To actually build a team and know how to work with people, it could set you up to be with your soulmate, because now you already know how it is to work with partners and be successful, bringing them through. You know what I'm saying? You know how to tell people, look, you're better than that. If they're going through something, you know how to talk to them instead of giving up on them immediately. You try to talk them into their, to being themselves more, to find themselves so that they can stay in the team. That's definitely prep work for setting you up to actually obtain a soulmate in this Wheel of Fortune. You know what I mean? This is kind of like destiny. This is a real destined reading right here. So if this resonates with you, I just want to say great luck and congratulations at the same time, because I believe the determination attached with Scorpio energy has the power to make this happen. There's two tens on the board, so there's two tens and it's a 3. So that's 10 wins. You take the obstacle, not the obstacle, the action recommended. It's 25. Eventually it's gonna have, this whole scenario is supposed to bring about change. I think change to people's lives. Change to these people's lives. That's you and your crew. Okay? Change to their lives. And again, I would say to track the astrology, the current planetary transits, to know when to take action. I would say the most action that should be taken right now is via electronic gadgets, the internet, knowing how to compartmentalize and organize digital documents. And I would say Aries season is probably when y'all are going to be taking action. All right, till next time, I'm out.